let the beat build up a little bit.
We got music.
No, I'm talking about a lot of people
I'm
coming
gonna
in.
put some on now.
Hey, we about to, we're gonna figure that part out.
Can y'all hear that? What you pull a weapon for?
All right. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? We appreciate y'all joining us on on Facebook Live via Yard Stream and on YouTube Live. It's your boy C Tuck.
It's your boy D with no E's.
It's your boy Just Jay.
And we are the Highway 22 East Podcast, coming to you live on Facebook Live and all that good stuff. It's been a minute. We've been out for a couple of weeks, just trying to, get everything situated, everything settled. Also, we had to get knock some of the bugs out of the system too, because we've been trying to do different things. What up, cuz? From this is Michael Tuck. He's in Afghanistan.
What up, Mike?
Dang, what's up, man?
So we got people overseas, so we international.
We worldwide.
We in the game, baby.
Yeah. So shout out to cuz over there in Afghanistan doing his thing.
Stay safe, man. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Much love.
Yeah. So first and foremost, we'd like to give a shout out to the class of 2020.
2020.
So here it is. We all the surrounding areas, Benjamin Russell, Horseshoe Bend, Dayville, all those good places, and we can't forget our home at the good old halls of Central High.
Long we cherish those happy days, the warming spirits that ever stay, the friendships that will never die within the halls of
Central
High.
Home of the Cougar, strong and true. We're proud to wear our silver and blue. Our model always be. Oh, Central High, oh, hail to thee.
Yeah, go Cougar.
Tell me, Miss Borden didn't get on y'all, man. Miss Borden got on us. Miss Borden made us learn that song.
We had to, that's what I'm saying.
Miss Borden stayed on me.
Miss Borden told us we had to get that together because she was trying to threaten for us graduating. I was like, all right, Miss Borden. I paid Coach Johnson. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm finna get on him. I'm finna vote.
Let me tell you. Then she called me out, Jermaine. You know he was on the Youth Angelic. I was like, oh, long way.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, so like I said, congratulations to anybody who's graduated from high school, anybody who's graduated from college, anybody who's graduated from getting their master's, getting their doctorate. Tech school.
Tech school.
Definitely.
CNA, if you got your CNA, whatever.
Big congratulations to anybody who's trying to get that education and trying to improve
their life. That money.
Get that money.
You gotta get that money, man, because it's hard out here. Especially everybody talking about the jobs and being essential workers. Those people that are on the front lines that are doing big things. We appreciate you, all your essential workers. Okay. Also, while we're bringing up essential workers, we can talk about. Let's talk about COVID-19, y'all. We're starting to relax. We're starting to open back up. We're starting to do, we're starting to go back to work because I went back to work about a couple weeks ago. So I mean, for one, the things that I think we're seeing is that we're starting to relax our tendencies as far as, you know, not washing your hands. We're not, you know, you're not wearing our masks. We're not staying 6 feet apart. We're starting to get relaxed.
Relaxed on it.
You know, we're relaxing on some of the stuff that we need to take care of, and I think we need to, you know, reiterate to people that, hey, this is still serious. It's still out there. It just didn't disappear just because we started opening stuff back
And the
up.
cases are still rising.
Right.
I read a comment. Well, I read a news article yesterday. It was like on a WSFA,
Mm-hmm.
and they was talking about how the mayor of Montgomery stated that there was only one ICU bed in Montgomery. But I was reading another article today where it was a physician that works at one of the local hospitals in Montgomery. He said that there are ICU beds available. They do have they can turn a unit into an ICU if they need be.
Mm-hmm.
But still, people need to take the precautions. You know, wear your mask. I know it's some people out there that don't want to wear one. Some people that do. You know, if you're not wearing one, stay your ass at home. I mean,
That's
you
it.
know, just stay at home. And just think about those out there that are suffering. You know, Just Jay. I mean, we all saw his testimony, and what he went, and we're thankful to God that Cuz made it out. You know, our area has been hit very heavily with the cases. So just tell us about your experience, man. I mean,
Well, I'm not gonna go all into it because your boy almost went famous 5.5 million views. I mean, not million, 5,000 views, man. But you know, first off, everybody at Highway 22 East fan club, family members, whatever you want to call them, because I'm gonna call y'all the family members. Highway 22 East family, appreciate all your prayers, all the texts, the calls, the Facebook comments, the Facebook messages and stuff. You know, it's only God did this, you know, because I didn't have any medicine. They didn't give me anything to fight this disease. Would you call it a disease, or this is this? It would call it a disease, right?
Yeah, it's a
virus.
Yeah,
virus.
Yeah.
They didn't give me anything to fight this virus with, man. You know, I had my prayer warriors, man. My mama, my uncle, my daddy. You know, my wife, my sisters. All of my prayer warriors out there, man. Because the thing about it is that, you know, I told you guys that it started off as a sinus infection with me, and you know, I never had problems breathing and stuff, but I lost my taste and smell. And like I said, I'm not gonna go deep into it, but guys, you know, this stuff is still real. You know, we starting to get lax. You know, just because they say, you know, all right, y'all can go outside and play. Until she say, okay, y'all can come into the governor's mansion for, you know, visits and stuff. Stay your butt at home, y'all. Stay y'all butt at home.
And that's it, man. You know, I still had, you know, some of these businesses that open up. You'll see like they got vinyl on the floor of, you know, hey, stay 6 feet away from people, and they don't pay any attention. I'll be like, I had a guy, for example, breathing down my neck. I was like, hey man, can you just back off? First of all, I want you to back off from me before all this stuff started happening in the first place.
Right.
Let alone, I need you to stay away from me, and especially because I don't know what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think, like I said, if you want to wear gloves, that's fine. But I just think precautions. I think we're just getting, like you said, we're just getting way too lax about all this. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't take it serious. You know, and you know, some people, I believe, they say if they want to stay at home, they don't feel comfortable. Hey, that's an option that you want to do. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's your option. If you want to stay at home, hey, go right ahead. But if people got to go to work, people got to go to work. But respect those people. If you do go out, you know, wear your mask. You know, I've seen some people say, you know, they're upset because people have their, you know, their Mayor Woodfin up here in Birmingham. He, you know, he put that law, well, quote unquote law, out to say you gotta wear your mask or you get a $500 fine, blah blah blah. And they're upset because he put out a law. So I mean, look, guys, it is a mask. It's not going to hurt you. It's not pulling on your rights. I mean, we're trying to slow something down, and you're just going to be a baby about it and say, oh, they're taking my rights away. No, we're just trying to be more safe. That's how I look at it.
My only thing, okay, so you talked about the stores. Well, I went into a grocery chain, a national grocery chain the other day, and they've taken those 6-foot signs up off the floor. Like real talk. I ain't gonna say who it is because we ain't got no money. I ain't trying to get no money. But and the thing with the city of Birmingham, I'm all about the mask, but if you're going to say that somebody has to do that, you need to make sure that you have the proper mask, because even like we talked about this before on here, it's places in Birmingham that don't even have access to access to good health care. And think about the homeless people. So my thing is, if the homeless, say for instance, it's a sect of people who are homeless, and two of those got COVID-19, and they're all staying within the same area. Are you making sure that those people are tested? Are you making sure that those people have the proper PPE? That's my thing. Because I think it should be wear them, but make sure if you're going to mandate that, make sure they have the proper things they need. And also with these gloves, stop walking in the store picking up everything, touching your face with them nasty ass gloves on.
Yeah.
and that's it. I'm finna bring Doc in right quick. Boom, there you go.
But
what's up?
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
We can't hear you now.
You can?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you. Y'all can hear me?
I can, yeah.
Okay. But okay. But yeah, so Doc, we're just on the COVID-19 part, you know what I'm saying? We're just talking about people being relaxed and they're relaxing their standards. You're the only one with the doctor in the room, so you want to give your little 2 cents or $2 about.
No, you know what, man? I do. I think it's easy to get relaxed. I mean, shit. I felt like I was kind of relaxed earlier this week. I went to work, and then was leaving work, and I was getting ready to go stop by the store before I headed home. And I got out the car, and I got halfway in the door, and I was like, shit, I don't even have my mask on. And but I looked around, and it was Tim. Don't either. Yeah, I think it's one of those where kind of gets to open them back up, and you can go ahead and kind of chill. Oh, what's that look for?
You at Ludacris house?
No,
he at Nelly house.
You at Nelly house? You at Nelly house, bro?
Teddy Riley.
Nelly house. What in the world?
Teddy Riley.
You choppy. You choppy.
So, see, he always talking about music sound like a robot. He came back on it real quick. Like.
Greg, can you hear us?
Well, he can call somebody out there to unplug his router and everything. They're bringing
man, you finna see an AT&T guy walk right behind Greg in about 10 minutes.
Your mic is muted.
You gotta unmute it. I got you. I'll help you out right here. Let me see. It won't let me unmute his mic.
You sent a message in the thing.
Let me go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we're going to commercial break.
We're back.
Okay, I'm trying to bring him back on, and he's still like, I think I have to take him off, bro. Let's see, because right now his stuff is messed up.
Hey, what up, cuz? What up, Jeremy Washington, my cousin from Lafayette?
Not Lafayette.
Listen, we was going to Georgia one time. I had to pick up Ken. I was taking her to Atlanta, and me and Kiana was in the car, and she said, "Where's Lafayette?" I said, "I don't know where the hell Lafayette at. I know Lafayette."
All right, let's see. Doc, are you on that, Doc?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we good.
Okay.
All right.
The AT&T,
Hey, man, I hear
AT&T
my-
got K. The AT&T
Bro, I had my
got K
earpods
right
in. I
behind
can
you.
hear nothing.
Oh boy. Okay, so now let's start the story back over. You were saying you went and you left your mask at home.
No. So I left work and I was going to stop by the store
Oh.
and I jumped out the car and they had my mask on.
Mm-hmm.
And but it was like just that quick, you know. It was a nice day, and I said everything else was open, so I figured I'd jump out the car and run in. But when I got to the door, I was like, "Dog, you need to turn around and go back to the car."
Yeah.
You're right.
But it was like 10 other people that I saw walking in and walking out that didn't have masks on. And you know, if you don't take precautions, the next thing you know what I'm saying, the spike will be back up.
Right.
It's already like that in Montgomery, bro.
Yeah.
It's so bad in Montgomery.
And they're continuing to rise in Montgomery too.
And they still opening up stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people don't. I mean, they don't care. They're wanting the economic boom to happen so fast that if it happens too fast, you're not going to have people here to have an economic boom. People are going to be too sick to do anything.
Exactly.
It just boggles my mind. But shout out to Marco. That's what we used to call it right here, LaFell. We used to call it LaFell. Yeah, but it just I don't know, man. I don't know what it's going to take for people to. I mean, I think at the first 2 or 3 weeks when we was in quarantine or everybody was staying at home, I really think people was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be serious about it. I'm going to take it, serious. I'm going to stay at home. We're going to do this. But now, everybody's ready to get out the house. We're impatient.
Yeah.
It's just like when you was
on,
when you was out when you was a kid and you was out for summer, you're like, man, I can't wait till summer get here. I cannot wait till summer get here. Man, about 2-3 weeks in summer, you're like, man, I'm ready to go back to school. I want to see my friends. And that's the same thing. We ain't never big ass kids, man.
Yeah.
Grown ups ain't never big ass kids. We just because like the first 2 weeks they said go into quarantine. Everybody was like, bet I get free 2 weeks off, and I'm still getting paid. People happy. People start getting impatient. People start doing all this other stuff, man. People don't want to stay inside no more. But the thing about it is, it ain't gonna hurt you until you get it or hit somebody in your family.
Yeah. So
it's gonna hit you hard then.
I was reading an article. It came across. It was a New York Times article. It came across this morning, and it says lockdown delays cost at least 36,000 lives during the pandemic. And it also says that had the U.S. started social distancing 1 week prior to the shutdown, like so many people could have been saved, and the cases would have they would still be roads, but they wouldn't have been as drastic.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to understand, we were going through what we was going through at the beginning of it. We were still playing sports. People still having music venues and doing all kinds of stuff. And I mean, Joe, how many people do Phillips hold? Not Phillips, State Farm Arena. They hold what now? What 25, 26,000 people?
Somewhere between 25 and 30. Because I want to say, let's just say 28, and that could be somewhere in between.
Right. So you mean just Atlanta? In Atlanta alone, if somebody was the carrier there, boom, you're regenerating it amongst all those people, and you don't even know you had it. That was back in January.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, wait till after Memorial Day. Watch how them numbers go up.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, people at the beach too.
Yeah, definitely.
Watch how them numbers go up. They're gonna go up.
But you know what I'm saying? They just showed. I was looking at CNN yesterday. They were just talking about this. I think it was a church, 2 churches. One was here. BD, what up? One was South Georgia and the other was somewhere else. But they were saying just alone, this church opened back up and closed down because I think let's say somebody in the choir had it and they spread it to every choir member. So let's say that's how many people in the choir? 15?
And Elam probably 5, 6.
I mean, when I was leading the Mississippi Mass Choir, we had
Hey, Lord.
We had, we had about, I'll say about what,
I think
75.
about a good no, cause I think about it close to 120.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the church.
Bishop been mad about these 150 deep.
Yeah, it's a lot of folks. I mean, depending on the church.
Yeah.
So let's say one person spread it to 75 people at choir practice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then those 75 people go home and then they spread it to all their loved ones.
Right. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I'm saying. People don't understand that. People think just because, I don't know nobody that has it, or that person don't know nobody that has it. And I'm just gonna go outside. You don't know old Joe Schmo from down the street, what he might have been, who he might have talked to, and then you with no mask or nothing, and then you up here having the conversation, say, "Excuse me, sir, I just need to get some milk." And he just talking, and he got all this crap in his mouth, and then you get sick, and then you go home and you bring it to your wife, and they get sick. You know what I'm saying? It's just people not thinking, man. That's all I'm saying. Just people just need to think, man. They just need to think, man.
The thing about it is, people I'm tired of hearing about it.
Me too.
People tired of hearing about it, bro. And they're like, man, we just want the world to go back to normal. But normal got us into this shit.
Yeah.
It ain't never going back normal. I mean, I'm just gonna.
We're not going back normal.
I hate to break it to you. Normal, no. Hugging and kissing folks. Come here, sugar. No, sugar my ass. You better get away from me.
Stop.
Listen, my mama don't even want to hug me, man. Like, and it's like, I went to her house today, and I walked in, and she put her mask on. I'm looking at her, and she was like, "You be out there with them folks? I don't know. You asymptomatic." I was like,
listen. When I got out of quarantine Tuesday, and I went down to my mama house Friday after quarantine. I thought my mama was gonna be like, "No, get away from me, Man, my mama turned into Maya Angelou. Come here, my son. Give me a hug. I love you so much. God has taken everything, the sickness out of you and released it out of you. Thank God. Mama hugged me so tight. I'm like, Mama, you like 60? You better get the hell away from me. I want you to get this now. Get away now. Thank God. Mama hugged me so tight. I'm like, Mama, you like 60? You better get the hell away from me. I want you to get this now. Get away now. Y'all hear that?
I think somebody got their
get the hell away from me. Get away now. Uh-oh.
That BD?
BD. I bet my check that was BD, bro.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
I clicked on the Facebook one, and I started hearing the echo.
Oh, listen. Okay. Greg was so cool. Greg was over there just like they said, man, the whole time. Greg like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, where it coming from?
Oh man.
Right. So,
but yeah, so in all, y'all, just just be safe out there. Take your precautions. Take heed of what everybody's trying to tell you to do while everything is opening up. That's all we ask for you. It's social distance. Yeah.
I got this kind of like a diagram. If I send it to you, can you post it?
Yeah.
And it gives you like a percentage of how much the percentage goes down if you wear a mask.
Yeah, let me see right quick. Yeah, it should let me do it. Hold on. Just go ahead and send it to me.
All right, I'll shoot it to you.
All right, enough of COVID, man. Let's get to something else.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about something that just recently. Well, it didn't recently happen, but it was recently brought to our attention about a young man getting murdered over in Brunswick, Georgia. The young man name was Ahmaud Arbery. He was gunned down
February 23rd.
February 23rd. Excuse me, February 23rd. By two men, who to us or to me was unjustified, because we had two guys who was trying to seek, unproved justice with any somebody him stealing. What they thought he was stealing. I you know this hurt. You know, and all of them hurt. You know, but this one, you know, this is real close. It is real close to home. You know, even though that's like almost 4 hours away, 5 hours. How far is it away from you?
It's still close.
Man, I think it's like three or four.
Right. I feel as though, you know, what happened was terrible. I definitely don't agree with what's going on what was going on as far as them not being charged. They should have been charged on February 23rd. But you're gonna wait all the way up to when? May? Decide to charge you guys?
The only reason they got charged because the video came out.
The video came out.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
The only reason they got charged, bro.
That's it.
They would still be free as a bird if that video when it came out.
Getting ready to shoot somebody else.
Correct.
Exactly. You know, we as of course we're going by how the law system is right now. They're going to say alleged, but we all know, and we saw the video. This young man was killed.
He was murdered. He was hunted down.
He was hunted down, cold blood, and they killed this man without hesitation. So, what these start with you? What's your feelings about this whole?
Don't start with me.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real. Y'all know I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be real.
That's what we're here for.
They killed him because he was black. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. That's what they did. They shot him because
he was sorry.
They shot him because he was black. And to me, it's like, when is it gonna stop? Will it ever stop? I mean, you know, this man is jogging, he's minding his business, and two people get off their porch and go hunt him down and shoot him. And then you got a creep, which I'm thankful that he videoed it. I'm very thankful that he videoed it. But it's like, damn, when we gonna matter?
Well, with me, I don't know if you finished. You finished?
Yeah.
On your part, I'm gonna give that's your first half.
Go ahead. Yeah,
we'll come back to you. I know you're gonna come back with some more stuff.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it reminds me of stuff I used to read in history.
Yes.
Back in the day, like I was like, man, that couldn't have happened. That stuff they got some of this stuff got to be made up. You know, they go in somebody's house and pull them out the house and chain them to a tree and hang them or beat them and stuff like that. I was like, bro, this couldn't have happened. Now, my grandkids or my son or my great grandkids gonna look at this back in 2020 and be like, wow, this dude just running down the road, he ain't have nothing on him and they just killed him. Bro, this is why I'm trying to you the history major. Why take history? I thought we took history not to repeat what happened in the past, correct?
That's what they say.
But it's like we're doing everything in the past over again. You know, my thing is, if it's not safe to exercise, or if it's not safe to sell cigarettes, or if it's not safe to go to a convenience store during halftime to get some Skittles, or if it's not safe to ride with your kid in the car and your wife in the car, or if it's not safe to, you know, even if you do commit a crime, it's not safe to say that you're gonna have a ride to jail. I mean, what is it like D say, when is it gonna stop? Me personally, I don't know.
12-year-old in the park playing with a toy gun, Tamir Rice?
A toy gun.
Toy gun. And he gets shot. And it's like, it's a 12-year-old. And let me let me say this. I'm still gonna be upset if it's a Caucasian that got killed.
Me too.
Latina, a Asian, is that the word? Whatever. I'm gonna be upset, but it hit home. It hurts because it's always a black man.
Mm-hmm.
It is always a black man. And I know for me, I need my colleagues of the other races, I need them to speak up, because I read this the other day every time that there's an injustice on anybody, black people speak up for them. We speak up for them. Who's speaking up for us? You know, it ain't about what political party you identify with. I don't care. That's your American right to do that. But as a human being, how can you not say and speak up and say that a young man, how old was Ahmaud? 23? Was he 23?
I think like 25.
In his 20s, he's exercising, and because he fits the description, you get to gun him down. It's a lot of folks walking around here that fits the description.
Exactly.
I don't get it.
You know, when I heard the
hey man, y'all not letting BD talk.
Oh well, yeah, BD, go ahead.
Go
we're gonna let the rest of the BD guys say something.
Man, that's a touchy subject, really. Though, you know, murder is, man. I don't think nobody should die by getting murdered. You know, I think of like dying is like getting old age or disease or freak accident. But man, taking somebody's life and you can't give the life back or replace it, man. It's best not to even do that, man. But the way it happened, though, I mean, like, really, they chased him down, and then, I mean, even if he would have kept running, would they still not shot at him? We don't know. So
the thing about that is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Him attacking. So I mean, we really can't say though. I mean, we went in that situation. We don't know what we really would have did. But it just brings back memories, you know what I'm saying, to me. And I just pray for the family, even the people that did it though, cause they gonna need it also though. But murder is not the answer.
You're a good man, BD.
He
real good.
Yeah,
for real.
You the glue this podcast.
So
I'm just waiting for BD to tell us, hey man, y'all come to my trial sermon. I'm ready. That's it.
Look at Lil Wayne.
Don't put that on me, man. I'm just trying to be a normal person, man.
Preacher's normal.
A little bit more responsibility
from that, man.
Greg,
Doc, what you got,
man? So let me say this: Highway. Let me put this disclaimer out there. Highway 22 East podcast is a non-discriminatory podcast. We love all races, creeds, and colors, and nationalities, and genders, and baby reveals, and all that. But
they reveal. Okay, go ahead.
The only perception that we can speak from is the black perspective.
Yes,
and what it's like to be a black man in America. I'll take it back to what you said, Jay, is that, you know, we learn history because we think history is not supposed to repeat itself.
Right.
But I think the biggest thing in this to me is that with all the history that we've learned, perception of us has not changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we've always met the description from, I mean, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s up until now. And, you know, that description is being black and up to no good. Like, he must have done something because he's running through our neighborhood. And we can't change that. And I honestly don't know how to change it. You know what I'm saying? But to be you. And one thing that I didn't like is, you know, how they were saying, well, he just didn't follow the command.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we have to stop when somebody's like, hey, what you doing?
Yeah.
Minding my own damn business.
Minding my own damn business.
Right.
And that's what really gets on my nerves too. I'm like, well, you're not a cop. You used to be, but you're not anymore. And people bring up these citizens arrest. Man, you know how many people we could do citizens arrest on?
Because but
you don't say nothing to them.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Man. And then now they're trying to butcher this young man's character now.
Man, I hate that.
By bringing out old stuff. I mean, now you want to bring out when he was still in the wrong. If he was okay, nobody's perfect. Okay, it's still not going to justify this guy getting murdered in the middle of the day, running down the street. They're going to try to bring up a shoplifting case back in 2000 and whatever. They're going to try to bring up another time that they stopped him in the park. As what? Where's all this coming from? Why all of a sudden you want to bring this up on this young man when it was a problem on your officer's part when you pulled this kid over? But now you want to bring it up to make it show his hey, he's a troublemaker. That's what you're trying to do. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that perception.
Yep.
Perception. He was a bad guy, so it's okay that he got shot for exercising.
Yeah. Oh, that's they right, man. They can do it. He was shit. He stole something back in not 86. Shit, kill him.
And that's what they're and that's what they're when the attorneys for for the people who killed him, the attorney said when he said, well, I think let's let some of the story build up and there's gonna be more to the story. I'm like, what else is to the story? The guy we got videotape of him going into the on the property. We got him leaving with nothing. Nothing. He had nothing when he left. When he left, he had nothing. So he runs down the street, and there's more tape of this guy running down the street because it's more tape before they killed him. There's way more, and that's why I think they probably. By the way, they did arrest the guy today, the one who had the videotape.
Yeah,
they arrested him because now. But I think that's a good thing because if they arrest him, they're probably going to try to plea bargain with him just to get them to roll on the other two guys. That's why I think so.
Tuck, you said something about him walking through the construction site. The owner, from what I've read, the owner of the construction site says that nothing has been taken. Nothing is missing. Nothing has been taken.
So wait, I want to get y'all opinion on this too, though. So like I read another article that said the owner of the property said nothing was taken. And, even if something was taken, he didn't want it to escalate to anything like this, right?
Yeah.
Now, he also said that he did not know the McMichaels. But there was another article that I saw that said, was it the police in the area said, hey, if anything goes wrong,
yes,
call the McMichaels because they live in area. Yeah. So do y'all think that he knew them? Just your opinion.
I think that he did. I think that if everybody in the community, because from my understanding is the McMichaels are known in Brunswick, Georgia. And if you're in this neighborhood and the police are telling you, hey, if something go wrong, call them McMichaels. Why would you call them if you don't know them?
Right. But I guess too, so my thought is that, and not to say that the owner had anything to do with it, or even that he called them that day. Yeah. I think the only way to figure it out is to take some phone records.
Yep.
That's it.
And if he's ever called them before.
Yeah. This is one thing I what Pat said. Why are we so quick to forgive? I know, D. I know.
Why are we so? What did I say?
Why are we so quick to forgive?
Why are we so quick? Why as Black people are we so quick to forgive?
That's a good question, right there.
That's a good one. Who said that?
Good question, Pat. Junkins.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Because I'm tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. It's that fucking slave mentality in us, bro.
Come on,
it's that goddamn slave mentality. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's that we so got because I'm tell y'all straight up. When I was working at Job Corps, I could tell those black boys every day, man, pull up your pants, walk, go to class, get the class straight. The center director, who's a white guy, me and him cool, he would come down there and say at one time, they straighten up, they go straight to class. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I just told you this 5 minutes ago. Man, Mr. Master, chill out. Man, why? Why do we have that mentality in our head, bro?
Because I feel like it's in our DNA now. It's been inbred in our DNA. It's if you don't do this, Master so and so gonna beat you. So I think it's like And another thing too, y'all know I don't care. I don't think the church do enough. I just don't think it do enough.
You better tell them, D.
I don't think it do enough. And it's like in the 60s when all this stuff was happening, where was our refuge at? Where did we go to have our meetings? Where did we go to talk at? We went to the church. I don't see that now. I don't see it. I don't even see it in our community. I'm being real when I say that. I don't see it. So it's like I don't know why we do that. You know, I don't. I've had instances in my. Go ahead. Instances in my career, not in my in my current job too. Well, somebody that made me mad, and I wasn't in the wrong, but they made me feel like I was, and it was like I'm gonna forgive this person, and it's just I don't know why we're so quick to do that. It's honestly sad.
Because it's the Christian thing to do, you heathen.
You man. Yeah. You took the words out of my mouth.
Okay. You said
no. Let me ask y'all this. So I think we brought up a lot of points in that, right? And we started with that it's the slave mentality, right? So if you think about it, if you go back to let's say the slave mentality, where you on the plantation and they would have church on Sunday, right? They would bring the slave owner would bring the black minister up to teach you the scriptures out of the Bible, right? And then you would leave from there, and then I don't know what else they would do from that day for the rest of the day. But as slavery ended, now those same preachers now had churches, and that congregation followed them. So that teacher followed them. But do you think, and I guess the answer to that would be yes, as we have evolved as a people, that teaching is still the same?
God damn, that's deep.
Woo!
That was deep, though, bro.
Those are the churches.
That was deep.
This is another thing that's very. I think that's a big problem. Also, what Pat brought up, criminal justice reform. It's like I say, like I tell y'all about, especially when it comes to certain, when we have drug cases. People get drug cases. If you got just an ounce of weed on you, you're looking at 2 or 3 years of jail in some places. Now, if you get somebody down the street, or you get another person, a little white person, they said they got 2 or 3 ounces. Oh, they just throw it out the window, and they be like, "Hey, go home and take care of that." Or if they go to court, the sentencing is totally different from crimes that's being committed,
and not just white people, but other nationalities too.
Bro, check this out. What's his name? Is it Cohen? Mike Cohen?
Yeah.
Is that Trump's lawyer? Is that this the one? He's already out.
It used to be. Yeah. He's already out. He's out because of. But technically the term is the coronavirus But we all know. But this is the thing. This is the thing. But Cohen turned on Trump though. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, Trump trying to keep him in there.
Right.
All right.
What color am I hanging right now?
Brown.
Brown.
What color is that?
Light brown.
Oh, all right. That's all I gotta say, bro. We gotta go no further than that. Come on.
The Highway podcast is not affiliated with any kind of political organization, nor do we endorse it.
Exactly. But it's a privilege. It's a privilege. If they think they ain't got a privilege, you crazy. They crazy. Whoever say they got a privilege, but they crazy. You are crazy.
Privilege is everywhere.
Bro, look at Greg. Look at Greg.
I'm not gonna let y'all put all this on Trump. There have been plenty of black people that got out of jail for small offenses because of COVID.
That's true.
Now, once it's over,
that's what I was trying to say.
That's true.
Oh boy, but
the Warrens may be reactivated.
Oh, hey, you ain't lying. Because City of Atlanta for certain, they was out there.
Quick question on this prosecutor that is going to be over this case. She's African American woman. From what do we know what county she's from?
Cobb County.
Cobb County.
Cobb County.
What y'all think gonna happen?
It's touching. I mean, right now, if she brought those charges against the guy, that did the video. Maybe I think she's like, showing her hand just a little bit, but it might work out for her though.
What is
Work out for her how?
Oh yeah,
because this is how it might work out for her, because she'll have sworn testimony with the guy who did the video, and like I said, he could say, "Hey, this is what happened." For it's gonna probably be a plea deal done, of course, but I think she'll probably try to strike up a deal. It's like, hey, you gotta get on the stand and tell us exactly what happened, how it happened, and how it all occurred.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you what. If I was that lady right now, I go get the black lady and that black guy from First 48 out of Memphis and sure get the shit out of their ass, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because all of us said the question is not if they did kill the guy. That's not the problem.
No, yeah, we know
they can't. I mean, the video was there,
correct,
but I don't know.
How could this turn? This is what I can't fucking understand. Like, how?
That's the $1 million question, Jay. That's the $1 million question. They trying to throw this man from being, because we saw all the pictures in there, and now they throw the videos out there of him being a guy that might have a background history, got some problems in his life in the background. So that's one thing that they're trying to do right now. They're trying to establish, hey, he's a troublemaker.
But
it's not working though. I mean, you still kept the man.
I don't think being a troublemaker is going to matter in this point, because at this point he wasn't stealing nothing. He wasn't causing any trouble, and his past up until yesterday wasn't really known.
Let me tell you something. It don't mean nothing to us. They got to for a jury to have any. It's got to be reasonable doubt. It only takes one juror to be like, you know what, he was a troublemaker. So I'm gonna let these guys have it. That's all it takes.
But if what you're talking about is a bias in itself, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But
it takes. Go ahead.
I'm finna turn the tables for y'all. So I was talking to the wife the other day, and she was telling me CNN. The attorney for George Zimmerman was on CNN, and what he said was how it can turn is the fact that when I don't know if there was a struggle for the gun.
Mm-hmm. It was.
And at that time, if there was a struggle for the gun, it was really nobody's gun.
Nobody's gun. That's some Law and Order shit right there. Doom, doom.
Although they brought a gun to a foot chase.
They did what now?
Although they brought a gun to a foot chase. I don't understand how if D bring his gun out and point it at me, and I punch him in the face and he drop it, that gun still don't belong to him.
He didn't drop the gun either, I don't think, though. I don't think he dropped the gun. They just, because when he shot, he missed the first time where it grazed him. And then he grabbed it. And when he grabbed it, he was on the other side of the barrel. And then that's when the dude killed him. And that was the mortal blow that killed him. So
bro,
the gun was never dropped.
The thing that made me so sad, and Matt, that nigga fought for his fucking life, bro. He fought that bro. He knew at that point it was out of fight or flight, and that nigga fought, bro. I'm sorry to keep using the N-word, but he fought, bro. Like, he fought for his life. Like, he at that point, like, when you fighting with somebody with a gun and a gun pointing towards you, bro, I'm finna kill him or he gonna kill me.
He gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's it.
25.
Like, but I mean, I think, man, that I think majority of people would do, no matter the color. If somebody has a gun pointing at you,
exactly.
I mean, you can run to the neighbor's house that's 100 yards down the street and get shot in the back, or you can try to take the gun and fight.
And he fought, bro. Fought, man.
Oh man, but yeah, so. We're going to keep, getting y'all factual information that's coming out, and we're going to continue to follow this case, because this is not going to be our only time we're going to talk about this. We're going to definitely dig deep and find out, well, we'll see how this all plays out. You know, from a
Right.
podcast standpoint and everything.
We're gonna be talking. We're gonna be talking about this like the last dance, bruh. You got this thing gonna be going on for a while.
Yeah.
Speaking of the
everybody
last dance, you like how I brought that in? Now,
I
speaking
like
of
how
the
you
Oh, so during this quarantine period, what are some of the shows y'all been watching off of Netflix or Hulu, Amazon Prime? Go right ahead, Judge. They already know what yours is. Go right ahead, sir.
Ozark.
Yes, sir.
Ozark, baby.
My
Ozark.
boy.
Let me tell you, Highway.
Ozark.
Let me tell you.
Did you finish?
Oh my God! Listen, my boy from Highway 22 East put me on during quarantine. They put me on during that Ozark, man. I mean, Ozark had me want to go to Lake Martin and buy a boat, boy. That ain't gonna lie, man. I'm talking about Ozark.
Yes, man. Ozark. I sat here and watched Ozark. I had watched like the first 2 episodes when the first season came out. I was like, man, this is slow. I'm not gonna like this. This is dumb. And I gave it another chance, and I started watching. I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. Okay, okay. I like this. I like some. I don't want I don't want to be no spoilers or nothing. But man, look, let me tell you,
it's worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
I'm telling you,
it's a good show.
Like Chauncey said, if you can get past the first 2 episodes, the first 2 episodes gonna start kind of like real slow. And I was like, it's all right. And I stopped watching it for like a day. Then I came back. I was this is when I was in quarantine. I had nothing else to do no way. I got through doing push-ups and stuff like I was in prison. So I was like, all right, let me try Ozark again. When I tell you, I watched Ozark from like 9:30 a.m. to like 2 a.m. one morning. I mean, I was just like, ooh, what? But man, the facial expressions that I was making, bro. And at the end, all I'm gonna tell you, no, I can't say. I ain't gonna say. I want y'all to go watch it.
The first episode had me hooked. Like, it was slow, but the climax of that first episode, I was like, damn, this is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's worth it. If you haven't watched it, if you got some time, you need to watch Ozark.
Got to watch Ozark. Got you.
Because of course, everybody, while when we first started quarantine, everybody was, doing the different memes of Carole Baskins and the Tiger King. If you haven't watched Tiger King, please. It's dumb. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's dumb, but it's funny to me. It's just hilarious.
Tiger King is like, how can I put Tiger King?
Hacknable.
Oh, did y'all hear what he said? He said Hackneyville, and he is correct. It is. It's Hackneyville all day, and
y'all think Carole Baskin killed her husband?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hey, when OJ Simpson said he believes that Carole Baskin killed her husband.
Yeah, OJ said that.
I said, okay, he did it.
OJ said he did it. So, of course. I mean,
right.
Let's see.
Let me ask you this question, though. Going back to Carole Baskin.
Mm-hmm.
What man do y'all know that would up and leave his wife and leave all his millions with her? Don't take nothing.
Nothing. That's crazy, man.
Like this man,
no man.
He was that tired. He just got up and left. He didn't take no debit card, no wallet, no nothing.
Doctor said he didn't take no cash, no debit card.
He didn't take nothing.
I'm gonna grab my wallet. I'm gonna grab my wallet out the dresser.
If I don't grab my wallet, at least I'm gonna take my cell phone.
I'm gonna take the cell phone.
It's cell phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta take something, bro.
I'm gonna walk out the house. I'm sick of this. I'm gonna get my cell phone. I'll be right back.
I'll be right. Wait a minute. But yeah, I mean, like, let's see. Another show that I've started watching is Billions off of Showtime. That's really good. Yeah, Billions is really good. I'm like on the 3rd season of that. I'm trying to think. What else y'all been watching?
I've been watching Insecure back.
Okay.
I told y'all I couldn't stop watching that.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we're gonna get in there.
pause.
Um,
Could make it through an episode.
And then
I got
Upload.
something y'all need to check out.
Yeah.
It's on. I think it's an HBO special called McMillions. It's about the McDonald's monopoly scandal.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
You know
If
what,
y'all haven't
somebody
seen
else,
that, y'all gotta check it out.
you know, somebody else that said something about that
Yeah.
McMillion. Cause they saying something like the because you know what? The reason I say that because the Monopoly game is like rigged or something like that, right?
Yeah. Nobody's never won it.
Had me buying
This
all
was
the
the most
large fries.
clever. This was the most clever shit I ever seen before. People were winning millions off this scandal. And I don't want to tell you how it all got started, but I'll put that at the top of my list to watch.
Okay.
Is
Is it like a series or is it like a 1 hour, 2 hour documentary?
No. It's like I don't know if it's like a 7-part, 8-part, but it's like an hour.
Okay.
On HBO. So it should be like in what you call that? We can go back and watch it.
Demand.
On the okay.
Yeah.
Because another thing, speaking of McDonald's, the movie is a movie called The Founder. If you haven't watched that movie, it talks about how McDonald's got taken away from that guy, and y'all need to watch that. How is
That's
huh?
what they did to Tiger King. They took his.
Yeah. I mean,
Carol
Baskin.
I feel bad for that guy.
But Carol Baskin took that guy's idea. She was just mad because she didn't have it first. You making millions off that. So
I feel so bad for that guy, like for real, man. What was his name?
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
So
I feel bad for Joe Exotic, man.
Y'all know they
is he still in the hospital?
They doing a movie.
Nicolas Cage gonna be in
there. Nicolas Cage, like they're actually doing like a movie about it. So what y'all think about The Last Dance?
All right, let me jump in real quick.
Go ahead.
Since we get on Last Dance, y'all saw the white dude that was in The Last Dance with that hair.
Oh,
the dude from Martin,
brother.
Yeah.
That was Joe Exotic's dad.
Shut up. Shut up, man. Come on. You had me intrigued for a minute.
So yeah, The Last Dance. That when I tell you it was a lot of stuff I didn't know about what happened in that whole last year with Jordan and them, especially with Dennis Rodman. Let me say, Dennis Rodman is an epic individual.
He is.
I'm sorry. This man went. Phil Jackson let him go because he was wound up. Phil Jackson said he's like, look, I gotta get away. Dennis Rodman said, I gotta get away. You know what I'm saying? So Phil Jackson let this man go to Vegas, party all night long, and come back and play the next night. He gave him a night off, and then he leaves in the finals game after game 3, goes and wrestles with Hulk Hogan, and comes back the next night and plays another game.
Man, that man ain't crazy.
He balled.
That man
he had what, 18 rebounds?
Yeah.
Bro, listen, that's the definition of self-discipline.
No fear trusting him though. He still gonna do it.
That's it.
No matter what, he's gonna do his job.
I saw some
self-discipline, bro.
Your boy Pippen, he pissed off the way he was depicted in the
Okay,
look, Pippen.
You know these boys
look
crazy, man. You know, Scottie Pippen got the deepest voice in the world, bro.
Oh man, yes, he has a very deep voice. Yeah, but yeah, look,
Greg,
Pippen, man.
Greg, look at that hang time, Greg.
Hey, I see
this guy. But yeah, I don't feel. I think Pippen was done wrong with his contract situation.
Pippen knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing. He had to get that money, bro, because he had to take care of his family back home in Arkansas. He had to take care of everybody. He had to hurry up. Man, $2 million is something. Especially when your mama sick, your daddy's on his bedridden, your brother just died, and your uncle just died. It was sad. I was like, oh my goodness. Can y'all please get to some happy parts? Because this is not what I was expecting.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you just like that, bro. if I was scouted like this, all right, the starting five right here. We got 5 people right here. If D with Michael Jordan, you with Tony Kukoc, and Dennis Rodman, Ron Harp, all of them down here, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not shooting that net. If I see D, who is Michael Jordan pay stub, and I see he making that much money, and I'm making up in these kids, bro, I'm passing the ball. Huh, nigga, you shoot the ball.
You gonna work for this. You gonna work for that money they paying you.
You think I'm finna put up a double, triple for you to make? Man, you crazy. I ain't even got a Wheaties commercial. I ain't got nothing. Man, come on. And everything labeled me is because of Mike.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Come on. And Mike, man, you know, Michael Jordan, I like Michael Jordan. He the greatest basketball player in the world. But I would leave $20 around Michael Jordan, his gambling ass.
Okay, so speaking did y'all see that about Dak Prescott today?
Man, look at that fool. God.
Okay, so Dak, look, let me tell you, Dak has lost his ever loving mind. He think he's worth $45 million a year. They offered him 35
a year.
Bro, listen.
That's what he was asking for at first, 35.
He was asking for 35 at first. Then somebody bumped his head and blew his head all the way up. And thought he could get 45.
Scottie Pippen, he been watching last year.
Bro,
I'm just like, man, have you watched your bro?
Dak Prescott, dude. Dak Prescott don't need that amount of money. Anybody get beat up in Panama City?
35 is a lot for him.
Man, come on. You don't need no money.
Talk to him, Jay.
Come on, man. You got a $35 ass whooping in Panama City, bro. $35 million ass whooping in Panama City.
I don't understand why you got to have enough. You having more. You won one playoff game, and all of a sudden, you think you worth more. You think you worth more than what's the kid at Kansas City?
Mahomes.
Yeah, you think Mahomes. You think you're worth more than Mahomes. You think you're worth more than Aaron Rodgers. You think you're worth more than Ben Roethlisberger. You think you're worth more than Cam Newton.
He's definitely worth more than Ben Roethlisberger.
He worth more than Ben Roethlisberger.
What, three Super Bowls? What, 2 Super Bowls?
He did that because he had Antonio Brown.
Well, who throws the ball, bro?
I can throw 10-yard outs.
To Antonio Brown?
Yes.
Look, okay, I had this discussion with another football person. Where's Antonio Brown at now?
Man, the reason that Antonio Brown was going through something, bro, he had that support.
He's still going through it too,
bro. But listen though, Dennis Rodman was going through something, but he had that team.
Look, this ain't Dennis. Look. This is the thing. They knew how to. Mike Tomlin knew how to capture Antonio Brown in. He didn't want to listen, bro. He did not want to listen. Dennis Rodman listened to Phil Jackson because they understood each other. But if you're not gonna listen,
so that's what Antonio Brown was saying. They clearly didn't understand each other.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Man, I'm sorry. Dak has not won only one playoff game. He didn't even.
We talking about that. We talking about Antonio.
Dak is not worth $45 million.
Okay.
Yeah. So is that better than? But is that better than Ben Roethlisberger?
Yes.
He's worth more money than Ben Roethlisberger right now in his career. He is.
I think Ben done lost his touch a little bit, man.
Thank you, BD.
Oh my goodness! Look, as far as potential, okay, we can see this, but he's not. I'm telling you, this man only won one playoff game. He had one good year out of this whole.
Dak ain't top 5. He ain't top 10.
Who talking about Dak?
He's not top 5 or 10.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, man. What need to happen? You just go and let him go. Jerry Jones need to go and bring my boy Cam over there. Cam ready.
That's what I'm saying. Just bring Cam on in there.
You look at Cam. You watch Cam Instagram story, bro. Cam be in that thing working.
I think Cam would be a good fit for Pats.
Hey, look at this Coosa County legend right here.
My boy. Oh, but look. Look, man. I almost brought tears to my eye when I seen that one, boy.
Look, man, that's a Coosa County legend right there. And then look what he said.
What's up, Spradley?
Bro.
Oh, right. You ain't got no more. But yeah. So we'll have
No, J Max, you ain't got it no more. What the?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
hey,
Right.
D, it better be another TO situation.
I got 4 other people on here who can justify what I'm finna say. I hype you up so much, Clay.
All day.
Hype you
That's
up,
true.
bro.
Every day.
Yeah,
Every day.
I ain't never hype nobody up. Clay
Yeah.
Spratley is one guy.
That's true.
I hype up. That is when I say my NIWGA, he is it. Clay, everything about Clay is what I wanted to do. You made some fucked up decisions. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You just fucked up. You made a fucked up decision, but you still my dog. No matter what, you still gonna be my dog. I don't care.
My dog.
They're my dog.
Yeah, my dog. So
I'm talking about.
So shout out to Clay Spratley, man. We, bro, we're glad you're watching. You know, we might have to bring you on. We're gonna censor everything, but we're gonna make sure we try to bring you on at one point in time, so you can get your story out, man, because you have a story you need
Clay,
to tell.
Clay was gonna be the next Bo Jackson.
Clay used to cut my hair. Y'all remember Clay used to cut hair?
Man, yeah, Clay, you cut my hair.
Yeah. He don't cut mine before too.
Clay used to hook us up for football games on Friday.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you. Bro, I'm telling you this real quick. I'm gonna tell you this. I know he ain't gonna care. When he got out of his little situation, I was driving then, bro. So we went.
You were what? You were what?
I was driving in. So Clay, I went by and picked up Clay. I like, man, let's go ride, bro. When I tell you Clay had been in so long, Clay's like, yeah, man, let's go to Wendy's and get a milkshake. I said, a milkshake? What the fuck? Bro, it's different time. Somebody get no milkshakes. Clay went to Wendy's and ordered a double cheeseburger with a milkshake. I said, bro, let me get you to the house because that ain't gonna stay in you too long. Get you home, bro.
Oh, but y'all, before we end this show, we did not have an opportunity to online or in this capacity to wish our mothers a happy Mother's Day. I know we're like 2 or 3 weeks behind, but you know, I just want to tell Hilda Tuck, I love you. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Happy belated Mother's Day, if that's even a thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is the day.
So, yeah.
Can y'all hear that? All right, who's next?
I want to say happy belated Mother's Day to my mother. The oh so beautiful Luann Hoyt. If anybody know her, like she hard, but she hard for a reason. And to raise 5 boys, 5 hard-headed ass boys by yourself, and still be able to make it. I could never thank you enough. It's nothing that I can do to say thank you. I love you, Mom.
It's me. I'm going next.
Yeah.
It's the music.
Hey, turn that down.
It's too loud. It's too loud. I'm sorry.
I got the music. Let me hear. I got you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go.
All right. So Joetta Burton Maxwell. Everybody know as Miss Maxwell. Thank you for everything that you have done for me. All the money, all the food, all the babysitting duties you have done, all the times that I've wanted to give up in life. Not saying throw in the towel like take my life, but you know what I'm talking about. The times that I thought that it just got hard, and she throw them scriptures out at me. She my main woman. Like I got a wife. First off, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Shania, for giving me my beautiful son, my handsome son, Copeland. Happy belated Mother's Day to you as well. But if I could say one thing about my mom was my 5th grade teacher. So I was so scared of my mama. I would study for a test, and she had all the answers to the test in the kitchen. And I'm studying hard, like prepositional phrase. I'm in a struggle, and all I had to do was go in the kitchen and look at the test and make a straight A. but she had like that fear in me that like, look, you ain't getting no free handout just because. And it wasn't on that. Hey, mama, can I in school? Nah, it was straight Miss Maxwell. So, mom, thank you for making me a man. Everything you've done, and I love you. BD.
I guess I'm gonna give. I want to give a shout out to my beautiful mother, beautiful, loving mother, Brenda Davis. It's so much I can say about you, but I just thank you for all you've done for me in my life and doing now. Even though me being a grown man, you still checking on me, asking me if I need stuff, and I be like, I don't need that. But you showed me how strong you are, and that makes me want somebody like you in my life one day. So I just want to thank you for everything. I love you.
Damn, BD, you got me in tears.
Yeah, right. Look,
I know, right? Hey,
Damn, cry.
hey,
Chill out,
BD.
man.
Jesus Christ, every time, BD.
Damn.
Hey man,
it's BD's
Y'all so
voice.
serious,
It's his
man.
voice, man. It's his voice. It get me every time. His voice get me every time, bro.
oh man. Hey man, I don't know about y'all, but I talked to my mom on Mother's Day, so I'm straight. No,
Oh my God.
all right, man, hold on. I'm done. Gloria Mitchell, Glow, as the kids call her. Thank you for making me the man I am today. Those babysitting duties are coming up as soon as coronavirus is gone. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
And I want to say this too, like, you know, we are who we are because of our moms.
Yeah.
Right? Every last one of us have strong mothers.
Yeah.
And they look out for all us, because like my mama said the other day, she was like, that Max boy, all right. I was like, my Jermaine's fine. And like she'll be like, how about BD? Or how about Chauncey? How about Greg? How's the podcast? They'll be like, Mom, we're good. And you know, Aunt Glow, like I love her. Miss Maxwell, Miss Brenda, Mama Hilda, Mama Maisel, Mama Frida, Joe's mother.
Yep.
I mean, it's just we are who we are because of our mothers. You know, so thank y'all.
And the thing about acoustic County
another
mother,
thing, if you haven't talked to your mom today or anything, make sure you talk to her tomorrow.
So
tell her you love her.
Like I said, we just we appreciate all that y'all done to put up with us knuckleheads, because in this group it's a couple of us, all of us. We appreciate all the love, just like D said. It takes a community, and the Highway 22 East podcast is that community. And I appreciate every last one of the mothers of this podcast, because they all acted like our moms. And one, there's some form of fashion, because Miss Master didn't play about her reading lesson. So
I'll
never forget that. So y'all fellas got anything else?
I do. Happy belated birthday.
Man.
Damn, BD just keep cutting me off. Dang. No, happy belated birthday to my beautiful wife.
There you go, boy.
32 yesterday.
All right. Can I go, Jermaine? Can I go?
Go ahead, brother.
I want to give a special shout out to Amaya Benson, who is the class of 2020 valedictorian.
That's right.
In Russell High School. I mean, I remember when her mother had her, and just how like I don't know Amaya. I just know Amaya's parents. That young lady has been about her work ever since she's been born. And to be the valedictorian of Benja Russell High School, African American, I mean, that's just big. That's huge. That's big. Not negating any other school or any other person that was valedictorian, but I want to give a special shout out to her because she's from our area.
Amen.
And to all the graduates, like we said, the world is yours. You got to go get it.
Don't
You
get
got
a shout out. Your little Marcus, man. His nephew.
Just shout out to all who graduating and make sure you make smart decisions because one little wrong decision can mess up your whole entire life.
Okay, bro.
Hey, and don't take no 8 o'clock class. I don't care what.
Do not take 8 o'clock.
You do
class.
not need an 8 a.m. class.
If you can help it.
And if you can help it,
9:15.
No, bro, don't take classes on Fridays either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't take classes on Fridays.
And they'll tell you, well, if you
will be in the Thursday school, Sunday, Monday through Thursday school.
Hey man, listen, y'all all wrong, dog. Why y'all telling these kids that?
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Y'all take an 8 o'clock class, be done by 12, so you can be on the
Greg's
yard.
a doctor.
Come on, man.
Okay, I'm just saying.
They sleep in all day.
I'm just saying 8 o'clock class.
I said 9:15.
Yeah, you do a 9:15 class, but we all know what happens on the weekends when you go to college and you got to get up on Monday morning and go to your 8 o'clock class.
Exactly.
I mean,
hungover, drunk. But that's Greg. Greg, you different breed, bro.
Such is life, man. Get up, go to class, get the day over.
That is true. So just do your best.
Just do your best. Whatever you do, if you go to school, you go to work, you go to a technical school, trade school, just do your best in whatever you're doing. Just do your very best.
Because I can guarantee
don't give up. Make sure you finish. Don't never give up. You can.
I want to shout out my daughter. Our A.D. honor roll, honor class.
That's right.
Congratulations, Kennedy, on going to the 8th grade. I'm proud of you. Congratulations, Kaylee, on going to the 1st grade.
What's up? What's up?
Hey,
Kayla
going to the 1st grade.
Do it now.
Kayla going to the 1st grade.
Yeah, Kayla going to the 1st grade. She's going to the 1st grade.
Gracie same age.
Yeah. She told me the other day. She asked me. She said, "Daddy, do you know my friend Crystal Tuck?" And I was like, "Kayla, I've been knowing Crystal Tuck since 1990." She said, "I didn't know you knew Crystal Tuck." I was like, "Kayla, I knew Crystal Tuck before you knew Crystal Tuck." And she was like, "Well, she's a teacher at my school, and she told me that she knew you." I was like, "Well, why are you asking me that I know Crystal Tuck?"
like she lied.
Yeah, she is, man. Like,
I mean, she trying to make sure, but
Grayson going to the 1st, right?
Yeah, 1st grade.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm getting old, but
yeah, you are.
And Copeland's in the bunnies.
Hey man, shout out to Montia.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Montia, shout out to Janaya, and shout out to
Kazoria.
Joe's other daughter. Who?
Mayana.
Yeah. Shout out to them for also graduating from Central Schools and Benjamin Rose High School.
Naomi, shout out to Nadia. Shout out to
all the New Home kids.
All the New Home kids, the First Baptist kids, the Peace and Goodwill kids.
Yeah.
New Elam kids, 1, 2, and 3. Car rent. Good morning, Star District.
And the Bedside Baptist kids.
And the Bedside
and early road district. But and also I'm gonna give a shout out to my wife. Her birthday is next week on May 28th. So shout out to my wife. Love you. Wow, happy birthday. It's very, very early. Got another week, but you know how that goes. I don't think we're gonna have a show next week, but stay tuned to all our content that we're gonna be bringing forth in the next coming weeks. Also, stay follow us on the podcast page if you're not already following us at Highway 22 East Podcast. Also, follow the group page. Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell that lets you know that when we're posting content. People, we're getting close to having some bigger stuff that's going to happen for us eventually coming down the road. So I just want to tell everybody out there who's been supporting us from day 1, day 3, or day 150. Thank you. We appreciate you. All our supporters out there. Is there anything else, guys?
Oh man.
Hey, we did very good. We kept it on the hour and 30 tonight, bro.
That's what I tried to do, and that was our goal. And you know, I think we accomplished a lot of stuff tonight. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna keep getting better. We're gonna get better, and then we're gonna provide more great content for y'all to follow us on. So just follow us and keep growing with us, and we're out.
Peace.